One of the big mistakes that compliance counsel like me sometimes make is they have sort of a one-size-fits-all program that they basically just change the names on the various policies and procedures for each company. That's not how I work. I think it's important to understand the company and first and foremost understand how does communication normally occur in this company? Is this a top-down, management has meetings where they give instructions and then everyone disperses to implement those instructions? Is it more of a collaborative environment where meetings are a lot of give and take? Are there not a lot of meetings? Not every company likes having meetings. I have to admit, not a huge fan of meetings for meeting's sake myself. But understanding how a company communicates is a really important part of understanding how compliance needs to communicate back. How do you ensure that people can raise questions? How can people raise concerns? You should certainly have a whistleblower hotline that allows for anonymous reporting, but some of my clients really have an open, collaborative culture where people feel like they can walk into the general counsel's office and take 15 minutes of her time and ask their questions and get guidance and get counseling. We want to encourage that. We don't want to discourage people from the natural communication pathways that they already rely on. So I want to understand that. I want to understand corporate values. What are the priority values that your sales team, that your operations team already have and already implement? And how do we build that into the ethics and integrity program? How do we expand those values into something that feels like it's about what everyone should already know, which is don't break the law, but turn that into an extension of corporate values and an investment in the company, an investment in the company's customers, and an investment sometimes in the company's communities. How to be a good corporate citizen. But it needs to come organically from the people in the company. So I'm going to want to talk to sales. I'm going to want to talk to operations. I'm going to want to sit down with senior executives and talk about what keeps them up at night. What do they worry about? What do they think the risks are that aren't addressed? And then design a program that fits that existing structure, that existing way of communicating, that existing way of thinking about the company and thinking about their values and thinking about how they are a good corporate citizen.